Dana was a quiet and reserved young woman who lived in a small town in the countryside. She had lived there all her life, and despite her love for the peace and quiet of the rural lifestyle, she often felt trapped and suffocated by the monotony of her days. One summer day, she stumbled upon an old diary hidden in a corner of her attic. As she started to read its pages, she felt a sudden sense of excitement and adventure. The diary belonged to her great-grandmother, a woman who had lived a life full of travels and experiences that Dana could only dream of. From that moment on, Dana's life changed. She became obsessed with her great-grandmother's diary, reading it over and over again, and imagining herself in her ancestors' shoes. She started to plan her own escape from the small town, and soon enough, she had saved up enough money to buy a ticket to Europe. Dana traveled to all the countries her great-grandmother had visited, visiting the same places and experiencing the same things that her ancestor had. She felt alive and free, finally living the life she had always dreamed of. But as she traveled, she also realized that her great-grandmother had been through many hardships and difficulties, and that her life had not been as easy as she had imagined. This made Dana appreciate her own life and her own struggles, and she returned home with a newfound appreciation for the peace and stability of her small town. From that day on, Dana lived her life to the fullest, embracing each day and making the most of every opportunity that came her way. She was no longer trapped by the monotony of her days, but instead, she saw the beauty in the small moments and the joy in the simple things in life. Years later, when she passed away, her diary was discovered by her great-granddaughter, and the cycle of adventure and discovery continued on.